What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Critical Thought channel. Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Critical Thought, and we're back with another video. As a matter of fact, welcome back, Deep Rhythm. We're back to another video. I think this is going to be a Deep Rhythm podcast video today. And today, my mind is kind of on overload. Actually, we might make two parts to this. We might just go ahead and make two parts to this video. But in today's video, I want to talk about a few things, you know what I'm saying? I guess this would be a critical thought video, I just came back from some work, you know what I'm saying? It's late right now. But man, you know what I'm saying? I want to just talk about recycling. Recycling is exactly what I want to talk about right now, in this video. Just the art of recycling, It's just, the art of recycling. It's taking stuff from the past, past things, and just taking, not always looking external, not always looking like, like where everybody, not always looking like, just like what everybody else's progressions are and what everybody else is doing is, and just minding your own or reinforcing your own, like reinforcing yourself, and that's the important thing, is just being able to reinforce yourself and, not necessarily just going along, I guess, with the crowd in terms of like what the crowd is doing and everything like that, reinforcing yourself. And when you're able to reinforce yourself, this is how you develop, this is how you get better at developing recycling skills, or skills to be able to recycle better, right? Recycling being taking up things that you have in the vault, things that you have, that you probably can just clean up, and it's just something that you can, it's just resources that you have, or just like, a sort of, what's the word, wealth that you already have that you just need to clean up. So, the next thing I want to say, or treasure or riches that you just need to clean up, right? And so the next thing I want to say to that is just understanding that, when you get into, this sort of thing right here, it's important to know, you're taking care of your spiritual health. Sometimes, not necessarily always resting, but sometimes just reinforcing yourself. Because I know in the last video, we talked a lot about being able to sort of gauge and come up with solutions in terms of just how you function, what your body needs at this specific time, right? At this specific time it needs it, right? And at the specific time that your body needs a specific thing, you sort of regulate your body and sort of maneuver your body accordingly, right, in accordance to that, right, and to make sure that you're getting the things that you need, or just details in terms of what you need at that specific moment to apply to, your functioning, right, your systems. So when you look at that, it's like taking the different types of functions, taking the different types of things, whether it be something from like details, right? Taking the details of things, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Taking the details of specific things, from whatever environment that you might be in, or just like from different spaces, right? Understanding, the details and appreciating, like, appreciating the traditions and the disciplines and, the skill sets you've been blessed to continue functioning, right? Or performing, right? Look at this, and you just and it's important to just appreciate it. You appreciate it so that way you can then take it and apply it to you can then go ahead and apply it to your process of creating a regime, right? Or being able to regulate the rest of your body, make your calculations, right? And the other thing is just like, just talking about the art of schemes, like we said again, being able to hit specific points, right, to affect other points, right? And in order to affect, potentially a point that, you want to get effect. So it's like almost like operating angles. Like it's almost as if like, so it's like, you're not necessarily hitting something, right? You're not necessarily hitting a foe or hitting an enemy like dead on and trying to actively just hit the enemy. No, it's more so a matter of, you just being able to, you should be able to grow within this time frame, right? This time frame period of just going back and forth from, wherever else you might be going back from. But anyway, that's the important thing that we wanted to talk about in regards to just like training regimes and stuff. Just knowing and understanding that with training, just building this sort of structure, you got to have this, certain things you got to know. And, yeah. But anyway, peace, love. And yeah, we out this joint. Let's get it.